Alright boys, reviews and sales numbers are coming in, and I think it's safe to say our game, WrestleMania 18, did pretty well.
Hey, okay. Good stuff, guys.
But don't get all excited. Some people said we played it safe on release. Playing it safe? That just ain't my style.
My leg.
You see that? I'm drinking a Pepsi out of a Coca-Cola glass. That's about as dangerous as it gets. That's why for the sequel, we gotta bring the heat. Now what can we do? Ideas, people. Give me ideas.
I have an idea. How about we do a fully fledged story mode?
You had me for a second there, John. Come on, guys, what can we do?
How about we kill a bunch of construction workers and security guards?
No, that's crap. Wait a minute. I got it. How about we kill a bunch of construction workers and security guards?
Wow.
Boys, this idea is about to make us millions.
Hello, and welcome to the Donny Cruise program. Retronovan. Welcome to the Retronovan program.
What?
Hello and welcome to the debut edition of Retronovan, the show where we rewind, reminisce, and rediscover. I'm Donny Cruz, and this year marks the 20th anniversary of a game that really means a lot to me. WrestleMania 19.
Here we go again! Right now! Let's go! Me and you! Toe to toe! We can rock! We can roll!
Being the sequel to WrestleMania 18, this is a title I feel gets massively overlooked, due in part to just 4 words.
Here comes the pain.
Which was released only a month later, and the SmackDown series at this point was at its peak, so you could imagine why a lot of people gravitated towards this more. And could you blame them though? Transform yourself back to 2002. Between this and this,
1, 2, 3, pinfall!
which sequel of these games are you really going to be more hyped for? Exactly. And speaking of sequels, you can't forget about Raw 2. Yeah, where my Raw 2 fans at?
I didn't like any of that.
Once again? Exactly. I don't even know where that went. I'm not gonna go grab it. Growing up, I actually had both WrestleMania 19 and Here Comes the Pain. And believe it or not, I might be one of the few people who think this game might be better than this one. Now hold on, before you verbally assault me, Here Comes the Pain is not a bad game by any means. I have like so many fond memories of playing this, and even some bad ones.
Oh, come on!
But do you know what WrestleMania 19 has that Here Comes the Pain doesn't?
Revenge mode.
Now before I move on, I just need to get this out of the way. The whole premise of revenge mode is just dumb. Let me explain. Our story begins with the protagonist being thrown out of the arena like a piece of garbage after being by Vince McMahon. And when I say protagonist, I mean the wrestler you chose in the beginning, which in my case was Brock Lesnar. Why, you ask? Well, look at him.
Look at this face!
So as Brock is on the floor helpless, which would never happen, he begins to look up only to find who the f is that? Oh. Hold on, I gotta take this. Hello? Ah, okay. Thank you. Apparently that's Stephanie McMahon. Yep. Looks just like her. Anyway, Stephanie McMahon meets you at her office, slams her fist twice, and offers you a contract to get back at the man who fired you. She devises a plan to hit him where it hurts him the most. WrestleMania 19.
And if WrestleMania doesn't take place, then Vince will be ruined forever.
Are we on the same page? And I'll tell you why. You see, remember when I said revenge mode was dumb? This is what I meant. No, not her face. It's actually the stipulations within the contract. Let's do a deep analysis, shall we? All right, let's see. Take down the WrestleMania 19 construction site, rampage through the WrestleMania 19 merch stores, sabotage the WrestleMania 19 supply cargo ship, destroy Vince's fleet of automobiles. Now, I already know what you're thinking.
Gee, Don, that doesn't sound bad at all. It's actually pretty reminiscent of the Austin McMahon storyline.
And to that I say, yeah, you're right. But let me just ask you, did Austin ever do this? You see, if you put your lawyer glasses on, you'll see that the contract basically translates to murder anyone and everyone to stop WrestleMania from happening. And I dare anyone try and argue with me to say that that's not the case. Literally, in one of the loading screens, it confirms it. Life or death? What more proof do you need? All right, let's get past all the hoopla and head over to the construction site. All right, what's our objective? Throw the construction workers off the site platform. Okay, simple enough.
Going somewhere?
Construction worker.
Please, don't drop me.
Too late. Construction worker.
Wait, this is brutality. Wrong.
Construction worker.
This is not a brutality. This is a fatality.
Level 2, kill more people. Okay, sheesh. Two levels of just straight up killing people. All right, not gonna lie, it's kind of getting a little old. Surely the third level's not gonna be. You son of a bitch. These missions can get extremely repetitive and at times can feel very copy and paste, which sucks because out of all 24 missions, 10 of them are just like this. These are what I like to call your kill missions. To the game's credit, however, it does try to keep it fresh by implementing different variations of these types of levels. Like for instance, having you compete in a 5-minute murderous Iron Man match against a random WWE superstar? Yeah, this game's fucking weird. If you thought it was just union workers you're killing off, then you are sadly mistaken. Random WWE superstars join in on the battle to protect Vince, and it is as ridiculous as it sounds. And it could sometimes feel very stupid and out of place, especially if they're in their wrestling attire.
Where are you, sir? Where are you? Who was that? Goldust? Goldust? What the fuck is why are you here? Go home.
Another way this game keeps the kill missions fresh is by having you throw all of Vince's goons into moving cars. Yeah, you heard me, I said moving cars. And these drivers don't play either. They see you and they're not stopping. Speaking of stopping, my progression of the parking lot stage always came to a full stop when I reached the final level. This is by far the most annoying, stressful, tear-inducing level in the entire game. I remember having to ask my brother to complete this for me all the time because I just could not get past it. And still to this day, it remains to be the worst. Here's what the game wants you to do. Swing onto these metal chain vines because yeah, that's what parking lots have, right? If you miss, oopsies, gotta get back up. But wait, there's a car. Mission failed. Do you like seeing your character fall? No. Well, get used to it because it's gonna happen a lot. After a million tries, you finally make it to the other side. Okay, cool. We got this. What's next? Oh, more metal chain vines. Why? Because f you, that's why. And guess what? If you fail this part, I hope you enjoy the taste of this game's wiener in your mouth because there's no checkpoints. So you have to start all over again. What makes it worse is that the dude you're assigned to kill is just standing there looking like a complete idiot, just waiting for you. But once you've managed to actually swing your George of the Jungle ass across, let me tell you, there is no better feeling than throwing Vince's bodyguard into that expressway. To put it simply, it's just excellent. When you hear the word Smash, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Super Smash Bros? The Smashing Pumpkins? Smash Burger? Or the thing I did with your mother last night?
Hilarious.
Well, for me, when I hear it, I think of
Smash.
These are your Smash missions, and the objective is to destroy random or certain objects. As dumb as it may sound, these are arguably the funniest missions in the game, especially at the shopping mall.
I need more glass. I like breaking the glass. That's like the most satisfying one. Alright, come on, sir. Come on, sir. Come on, sir. Ah, that's not what I meant.
It's literally a madhouse in there. Could you imagine trying to shop at Hot Topic and all of a sudden Brock Lesnar is raising hell next door? Is that Brock Lesnar?
Where's his clothes?
Oh, there goes the window.
What do you think of this shirt?
And what makes these missions even funnier is that the AI could be really stupid and oftentimes would unintentionally help you win. But don't get it twisted, even though these guys are dumb, they could be really tough, not to mention really annoying. Especially during your retrieve, protect, and escape missions. You could be 1 centimeter away from winning, and all of a sudden some idiot just knocks you back down. And to make matters worse, the game pours salt into the wound by having the computer taunt every time you're knocked down.
Who are you calling? Why are you laughing? Stop laughing at me. Leave me alone!
I hate this game. But at least I could unleash this built-up anger and put it towards making these goons bleed. Only in 2 missions though. Oh yeah, First Blood missions are indeed present in the story mode, and they sure do pack a punch.
Nice shot!
Now these levels can be fun, but only when things go according to plan. I say that because sometimes you can be punching these dudes for what seems like an eternity, and nothing will happen.
Knockout!
But then you do a simple kick, and then all of a sudden the mission's complete.
Great, he's got his fucking special. Damn it. Oh, yeah, that was beautiful.
Now once you've gotten through all the missions, WrestleMania is cancelled and Vince's life is ruined forever. The end. In a perfect world, that's what should have happened. But that's not the case. You see, there's actually a bonus mission for you to complete, and that's to take on Vinnie Mac himself at WrestleMania. Finally, you now have the opportunity to get back at the man who cost you your job and livelihood. But wait a minute. I thought the whole point of this was to prevent WrestleMania from taking place.
And you're right.
And here lies the main issue of this mode, the story. Did you know the whole point of this was to make Vince go broke so he'd sell the company to Stephanie? I sure as hell didn't, and I've owned this game for 20 years. This is not mentioned anywhere throughout the story, and I only found out about this because I randomly looked inside the instruction manual while taking a break from writing the script. And get this, not only were you fired, but you were also stripped of the WWE title. Why wasn't this brought up? And the fact that WrestleMania still takes place after destroying everything and committing all these heinous crimes is just baffling. And honestly, I can't help but think of all those victims' families.
ブロックレスナー、お前は俺にとって大切な人を奪った。それは俺の父だ。お前の愚かな行動のせいで母は最愛の夫を失い、悲しみに暮れる未亡人となった。一方、俺は父のいない人生を生きることを余儀なくされた。レスナー、お前は自分の罪を償うことになる。そしてその時が来たら今まで感じたことのない痛みを味わうことになるだろう。俺はコンストラクトジュニア、父の仇を討つ者だ。死ぬ覚悟はいいか。
Oh man, it's just so sad. Anyway, moving past all the destruction and mayhem, let's just see what we're in for.
I guess you came here to collect the rest of your money. Well, you must not have read the fine print of that contract you signed. See, you don't get paid until you win the main event at my WrestleMania.
Your WrestleMania? Wait a minute. How is it your WrestleMania? Did Vince sell you the company? Did you supply all the stage equipment? Did you magically build a new arena like Vince planned, or did you rent it out like a normal person? Oh my god. So many plot holes!
Did somebody say plot holes? There's plenty of ways those could be avoided. With Donnie's top tips and tricks, we'll have those plot holes filled in no time, you see. Here's how. First off, if you want this to make sense, put this missing information in the beginning cutscene.
Brock, you were fired and stripped of the title. Help make Daddy broke so I could have company.
Oh yes. If you couldn't get Stephanie to read her lines, no problem. You could have a cutscene with a newspaper falling down on a black screen. Or, if you don't want to do that, put this information on a loading screen instead of one of these. Beautiful. Ukes, hire me, please. If you don't, you're stupid. Now, where's my wife?
Now go out there and get your revenge.
He said it! He said it!
And make my pay-per-view a success. This event will make me the most powerful McMahon in this industry.
All roads have led to this moment. Even though those roads are covered in blood, but hey, you gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelet. It's now time for Brock Lesnar's toughest challenge yet. Vince McMahon. To quote the great Jim Ross, business is about to pick up. By God.
To the fine people watching this, what do you think is going to be the outcome of this match?
Hey!
Brock gets arrested on the spot.
Please!
B. Vince wins.
I enjoy destroying lives.
One of the construction workers' son takes steroids and then comes out to avenge the death of his beloved father. Brock wins, then Stephanie comes out but doesn't pay him, and then Goldberg spears her out of existence. Then the game ends abruptly and credits roll. Don't try this at home. Or D. I don't care. I'll give you a minute. Now, if you answered E, I don't care, I don't blame you at all. However, the answer we were looking for was in fact D, and I wish I was joking. The mere mention of Goldberg probably just confused the hell out of you.
Yes!
You see, right before your match with Vinnie Mac and Cheese, you see Goldberg hanging out in the hallway looking as creepy as possible. Seriously, this used to freak me the hell out as a kid. Like, why is he so orange? And where are his irises? That nod Billy Boy just made right there wasn't to let you know that you and him were gonna have a stinker of a match at next year's Mania. No, that was a hey, if anything goes down, I got you type of nod. Which kinda makes no sense because none of their friendship or alliance was ever established anywhere previously throughout the game. So I don't understand that at all. What I also don't understand is why is Stephanie making such a big stink about paying me when she's been compensating me for my crimes, tasks, after every mission. Which, by the way, you could spend that hard-earned cash at the WWE Shop Zone. No, not the website.
Although I'd kill to get my hands on some 2003 merch.
It's actually a place where you could buy items for your created superstar.
And speaking of created superstars, is it just me or does this look like Ben Stiller? Why has no one ever mentioned this? Am I going crazy?
Can I trouble you for some answers?
You could trouble me for a warm glass of shut the hell up.
Upon completing Revenge Mode, you get a pretty decent amount of unlockables.
Like for starters, did you know that if you go back to replay previous missions, you'll see that there's actually a new hidden location for you to terrorize. This time, it's in the WWE warehouse. However, it doesn't really add anything to the plot, and it's basically there for shits and giggles. But trust me when I tell you, you will not be giggling once you notice the unnecessary difficulty spike. And not only that, you'll begin to see the shit once you realize every mission is exactly the same. Oh, climb this, grab that, swing there, swing here, swing here. These goons ain't staying down. All right, let's slam them. Up, you can't, sorry. I don't understand. You were able to kill off these workers before, but now that you're in a warehouse, oh, and now murder doesn't apply here, and I'm supposed to just be okay with that? No!
After completing the last level of each stage, you get to unlock the boss you just killed.
Just a little correction. You actually unlock them once you defeat them in a level that they are involved in. If you defeat them, they're yours. Nice.
But honestly, these are all just glorified created characters that no one is ever gonna use. You think anyone's gonna be excited to play as Sergeant Gregory? No. If you enjoyed the camera in Revenge Mode,
which if you do, I'd like to ask you why and request you get some help,
then congratulations, you are now able to use it in Exhibition Mode. But that's only if you complete the mode twice. Seriously? Who's gonna use this?
I just like the fact that you could see the stage.
Now, if you enjoyed the stages in Revenge Mode, well, good news. You're actually able to play them in Exhibition Mode. But not exactly.
Imagine one day coming home after a long day of work. Your wife, who's a gourmet chef, says she's made you a nice, hot, steamy extra cheese pizza. Only for you to come home just to find a cold Lunchables pizza on the table. You're appreciative of the meal, of course, but deep down, you're heartbroken. And now you're probably thinking of divorce. This is what it feels like when seeing what has been done to some of the levels in exhibition mode. For example, here's the parking lot map in revenge mode. It's big and there's plenty of room to do some damage. Now here's the parking lot map in exhibition mode. What have you done? And not only that, this also happens to an array of other maps too. You remember the construction site, right? It was bold and brash. But here's what exhibition mode gives you. More like belongs in the trash.
Sorry, I must have missed that one.
But fear no longer, my friends, because other than those missions, everything else here is almost exactly the same. Yay! Which means there is hope after all, and there is certainly fun to be had here. And for that, I definitely recommend playing this, especially if you got some buddies who'd be down to play it.
Friendship.
I got 20 seconds to get rid of you.
No! 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 Yes! No! Yes! No! No! Let's go! I love your mom! Let's go!
What's up?
Oh! Oh, now you're good at the game. Oh, wow. Whoop-de-doo.
Oh! Bitch.
How did he get the point?
He got the point.
How did he get the point?
Because he's a master masturbator. So there you have it, folks. That's revenge mode for you. Now, I know I complained a lot in this video, but don't let that scare you into not playing it. It's actually a really good time, and I'd certainly much rather play this than... And I'm sure you might agree. And yeah, while WrestleMania 19 may not be held in the same caliber as No Mercy or Here Comes the Pain, regardless, it still holds a special place in my heart. And the memories I have playing this by myself or with my older brother will be memories that I'll cherish forever. What's a game that holds a special place in your heart? Put it down in the comments, I'd love to check it out. And also be sure to give this video a like and feel free to subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. But anyways, I'm Donnie Cruz and I'll see you guys whenever. No. Brock, please. No. Please. No!
Come along, children. Now we're going to have a little music, like old times.
Click one of these. I'm unleashing my inner Bret Hart. Oh shit, why did I mention Bret Hart in a video that talks about Goldberg? Click one of these videos. They're pretty good. This one especially. I don't know what this is.